If you don't have a team yet, you may be wondering what tools you need to invest in order to actually effectively run and manage a team. And there are lots of tools that you can use and lots of tools that people are going to try and sell you and lots of advice that people will try and give you. I keep it pretty simple, and I'm going to share with you in this episode exactly what I use. Here's what you need from a platform perspective when you have a team, right? I know it's like, this is gold. I love it. So fun. I'm going to need the replay of this because I don't know what's spitting out of my mouth right now, but it's good. I don't know if y'all ever do that where you're like, gosh, I wish I was recording myself when I said that. So what tools do we need? So really the tools that we need are a communication tool and a project management tool. Like that's the basic of it. You probably already have Google Docs or whatever that you use, but when it comes to managing team, you need a project management tool and a communication tool. And sometimes they can be the same. So the way that I operate with my team, just so you all know, I have a small team. I have a VA in the Philippines who I've had for 7 years, I think. She's amazing. I have my assistant who has graduated to really just be like my right hand in all things client management for my business. And then she keeps my life in order. And then I have a part-time sort of social content person that helps with social media and content. And then we have like some random outsource things as needed. Like we'll outsource like graphic design templates, or we'll outsource like podcast audio editing or something. So we manage everything through Asana. That's the project management tool that we use that we like. You've got Asana, Monday, Trello, although I'm not really a fan of Trello, and ClickUp. ClickUp requires a lot of customization for a lot of people. So unless you're getting like an out of the box solution, it's really, it's not, unless you have a service-based business, ClickUp, it can be really great for that. Asana and Monday is what most of my clients use. My team knows that if we are talking about a project, that conversation happens in the Asana project in Asana task. I don't know why we would talk about it anywhere else. Asana has the ability to communicate right there. You can chat, you can tag somebody, leave a comment on a project. That saves us so much time because we're not going like to Slack. We don't even have Slack as a team. We use it with clients, but we don't have it as a team because to me it feels redundant because you're going to ask me about something in Slack and what am I going to do? I'm going to go to Asana to look for the details of what you're talking about. So you should have just like told me in Asana anyways. So we use our project management tool as our primary communication tool about any projects. We also have a group Voxer channel, which a lot of masterminds have. I'm assuming probably has something like that. Who knows? But we use a group Voxer channel as a team to get quick things like, oh, really quickly, hey, can you give me the login code for Shana's blah, 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 or something that they need quick feedback on. Or like if I have a morale update, like, hey, we just got this win, or hey, by the way, like everybody should know about this. We use Voxer for that. And then we have a weekly team. Well, we actually, right now, I just onboarded a new team member. So we have a twice a week team check-in for 30 minutes on Mondays and Thursdays, but typically we have just a once a week all team check-in. So that's kind of how we operate as a team. And I think that answered your second question, which was how often do you meet with them? What is your role in assigning tasks to them? Yes. So once they are skilled, so once you've like given them that game plan, you can give them specific things that you want to offload. But ideally, your community manager is trained. The way I explain it for like when I'm selling my course, I say reactive versus proactive. A reactive community manager sits around, they wait for you to tell them what to do, and they wait for a post in the community. A proactive community manager is coming to you and saying, hey, I've got an idea about doing this, this, and this. Here's how I think it can impact retention. What do you think? And you say, sure, create a plan. They go and create a plan. They come back and they go, here's my plan. I just wanted to review it with you before I implement it. What changes do you have? Right? Or they say, hey, don't worry about the community. Actually, take it off your to-do list. I'm going to put a task for you, or I'm going to tag you in Slack or whatever your tools are when there's a post that I really want you to engage with, right? So they're super proactive in that regard. And that's really the goal, is to get to that proactivity with a community manager. Okay, all things community manager, check, covered.